Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Is my door locked? Yeah. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Yeah, today we're doing something a little different from my last video, which was my first video in a while. But today, because I always wanted to do like makeup videos and be a beauty guru, I guess, I don't know. But I wanted to do full face makeup products that I hate, because I've seen this trend like going around like 2 years ago or a year ago. And it looked really fun, but I didn't really have that many products that I hated. But now that I do, I thought that I would do it. But before we start, make sure you subscribe down below if you want to. If you don't, then that's fine. Like the video if you want. You can decide if you want to at the end. I don't know. Comment down below what you would like to see next and stuff like that. Sorry, my hair's a mess. It's in a little bun right now, so I don't get makeup in it. But let's get started. Okay, the first thing is primer. I don't really have a primer that I hate, mainly because I only have one primer. And that is the, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is the Saint Laurent Touche Clot Blur Primer, something like that. It's really good. It's pricey, so I wouldn't say it's worth it. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to treat myself that day. Like, it doesn't feel that drying. I don't like the smell of it, honestly. It kind of smells like gasoline. It's kind of mattify your face. Like, not a lot, but I don't really need my face to be that mattified because I don't really have like oily or dry skin. It's kind of like normal. But yeah. All right, next is, I hate to say this because I actually really like this foundation. It's just the shade is so wrong. Foundation is the Lancome. It's backwards. It's the Tint Idole Ultra Wear. Foundation is like, has SPF 15 in it. The color is not my skin color at all. So I'm just gonna do a few pumps. It's kind of thick, actually very thick. But yeah, just a few pumps. And I'm actually just taking this like Amazon, like I got it off Amazon. Sorry, I'm looking at this color, it's real dark. First swipe. Maybe Sammy, this was like your color when you got matched for it. No, it was in the summer, I'll give them that, but even then it was not my color. Like, it looked fine, and I put a lot of foundation on. It looked fine at the store. Like, the lighting made it look really good. And then when I got home, I looked orange. You know what? I'll just live with it and lighten it up if I have to, which I do sometimes, but I have much better foundations that I prefer now over this one. Like, don't get me wrong, this one's like amazing. Like, I'm so happy I got it, but I don't really use it because of the color difference. Like, it's just too, like, I don't know, crazy. So I'm actually gonna take a little bit more. I'm just gonna blend down the neck. You know, we don't want anyone clocking our totally different skin color up here. You can't tell me nothing right now. I look like fucking Donald Trump. All right, now I'm gonna take my beauty blender. It's kind of dirty, and just blend this crap out. I'm gonna have to wash my beauty blender after this, like, real bad. All right, sorry about that. Literally my entire like tripod just fell. I keep blending this orange foundation. Yeah, real orange. I forgot what I was saying. The foundation is blended enough, so onto concealer, which I bought this concealer because I really thought I was gonna love it. I think I bought it because of the YouTuber Smoky Glow. I think her name is Hannah. She added me back on Snapchat, by the way. She is great. Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I don't hate it. Like, it's not my favorite. In the shade Fair Neutral. Oh, and my foundation was in the shade 260 Bisque Neutral. This is, I think it was the lightest shade they had, because I was like, oh, I need the lightest shade. But no, I don't. I used to love a blinding, like, under eye highlight, but like, I'm just not into it anymore. I kind of like the more, like, maybe one shade lighter, closer to your skin tone type concealer. Like, I still use a lot of concealer, but like, I don't really like it when it's insanely light. But we're just gonna put that on the regular highlighting points of your face. And yeah, I think I'm actually gonna put some on my eyes too, because I don't have an eyeshadow primer, I just use concealer. It's really light compared to my foundation. So I'm just gonna start blending Oh yeah, yeah, that's beautiful, love it. I used to use Shape Tape all the time, and then I started noticing that it would dry out my under eyes like a lot, and it was just really heavy, and it would kind of irritate my skin throughout the day. So I stopped using that. I went on to the NARS concealer. That one was good. It just didn't really cover up my dark circles because I have real heavy dark circles and like under eye bags. Yeah, and that one was kind of expensive. Like, that actually looks kind of pretty. Oh, no, it does not. Not on camera. Oh my gosh. In person, it looks okay, but not on camera. Let me get my powder ready. I'm trying to find like drugstore alternatives to my favorite high-end makeup. Like my Laura Mercier powder, I still have it. Like there's a little bit left, I think. I used to use, this was the first, well the second powder I bought. If you guessed the NYX HD powder, though literally the white one, you are right because this shit, horrible. Like it goes everywhere. As soon as you open it, it's just all in your room. And it's like the worst flashback in the world. Like it's so bad. I've seen like Manny MUA, like everyone who did a products I hate video, it was either the NYX powder or the Makeup Forever powder or the Smooth Operator powder from Tarte. I haven't used this in like years, so it could be expired. But let's dip in. And there it's going everywhere. Let's just, and it smells like chalk. It's like all, and I'm gonna use it like, oh gosh, it's going everywhere. This is what I hated about it. Like it goes everywhere except your sponge and your face. Oh my god. Once you get it in your nose, you're literally gonna be coughing this up for like an entire year. Hang on, I gotta get more out. Right, let's open it and see how much flies out. Wow, look at that. Like it kind of wastes product if you think about it. I'm gonna put it on my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna have to set this. Like this is what I would use all the time when I would do makeup, and I thought it looked so good until I took a flash picture. That's what looked horrible. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna keep using it because it's the only powder I have and the only powder I could afford. Gosh, it looks so crazy. Now onto eyeshadow. I'm just gonna dust it off of my eyes so I can do eyeshadow. The Morphe, you know, I got Morphe brushes, bitch. The Morphe 510 brush. This isn't my palette, but I did used to have it. It is the Naked Smoky Urban Decay palette. Never got the appeal. Like, the colors are really pretty. Actually, they're actually mostly shimmer. Like, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shimmers and 4 mattes. I don't like when palettes have all shimmers. It kind of just annoys me. But anyway, so to start off, even though my eyes, wow, look at the that powder is just like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like stuck, like it will not come off. Start the eyes, we're gonna go in with the shade 13. It is like the lightest shade in the palette. I never really liked Urban Decay shadows. Like I wasn't a huge fan of them. The only one I liked was the Naked Heat palette because I think they did change up their formula a little bit, but even then I ended up returning that one. That 13 shade is on our eyes and it's looking real bad. We're gonna go in with Combust, I guess, because that's like one of the only few mattes in the palette. Oh wait, no, I want to use my Morphe 441 brush. It's just a nice blending brush. Going with Combust and just do like, oh my gosh. Just do like circle motion. Like it looks okay actually. Like I could use that shade. Like maybe unpopular but popular opinion. Naked palettes are so tired. Like I didn't buy the first Naked palette. I didn't understand the hype around it. It just looked like a shimmer palette with like 2 mattes for $54. Like you can't do a nice complete look with that. And that's really what I look for in eyeshadow palettes now. I used to fall for like the Too Faced like gimmicky palettes, like the chocolate bar palette. Too Faced Candy Johnson collab. I really wanted to like that one. That was more of like an impulse buy. Like it smelled good. It wasn't good. I still have it. Like I could totally use that one. But most of the matte shades perform really well. It's just the shimmer shades. It kind of just falls off a little bit. And I don't know, I don't really like it. All right. I guess we'll go in with a little bit of Whiskey, this like brown shade. I don't really know what I'm doing. It was like one of the first palettes I ever had. I only used it like twice. One's okay actually. Like, and just blend out the top. Don't know if you can see that. This is probably the worst angle for my phone to be at. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend out the top. This is literally just turning into like a get ready with me with horrible products. Like usually when I do this kind of look, the shadows blend really well. Like my Modern Renaissance palette, I stand by that palette. And with the Morphe 441 brush, just gonna go crazy with blending, I guess. All right, I think that's as good as we're gonna get it. And then I'm gonna, should I take a little bit of Black Market right here? The shimmery black shade. I hate shimmery black shades. I don't get them. I don't know why anyone would want a shimmery black shade, but I think I'm gonna just tuck that right in the corner. Really see it. I'm putting it like right here. It's not very pigmented for a black shade. Armor, I'm kind of feeling armor right here. I kind of like it. Yeah, we'll just take armor on this brush. We'll see how it applies dry. And if I have to, I'll go in with a wet brush. But first swipe, oh God. A lot of fallout, you can see. It's not the most pigmented thing in the world, but it's not horrible for a dry brush. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It could be so much more, I guess. So I'm gonna take more of that. Where's my, oh, just gonna take a bit of the e.l.f. Setting spray, which is actually a really good setting spray, and just spray this brush a little bit. Get it nice and wet like my vagina. Okay, that actually looks really pretty. I would use this shade alone with a different palette, if I even like felt like it. But now we're just gonna blend out the shimmer shade on the edges. Like usually my makeup does not look this bad. Like I'm okay at makeup. I'm not the best. Like I'm far from the best, but it never looks this horrible. I really like cool tone stuff like this. It's not, doesn't make my eyes pop. I like warm tone stuff. But that's the eye look we have. It looks so bad, and all that freaking fallout, like that's a lot of fallout. But let's dust away the fallout with this You Spicy 31 brush. It's like a huge bronzer brush or whatever. All right, let's try and brush it away. And you can see the powder left a huge film. It does not want to come off. Actually, this time it kind of came up. The first time, I remember it did not want to come off at all. That actually looks horrible. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no matter how many times I blend out that concealer, it still finds a way to crease. And I don't like it, but I'm not going to return it because I'm stubborn and I lost the receipt. We'll come back to the eyes in a minute because I do want to do stuff on the lower lash line. But we are going to get to contour, but mainly bronzer, and you'll see why in a second. The KKW Beauty contour and highlight palette. I was really excited, y'all, really excited. This is highlight 1, highlight 2, contour 1, contour 2, I think. And let me go ahead and tell you, this shade right here, it looks red on camera, but it's legit orange. This one right here, it has a little bit of shimmer in it. Actually, all of them do. Even this one turns out kind of orange. So I'm just gonna take this one right here, and they are really powdery, like, and kind of chalky, which I really don't like. We're just gonna suck in like a fish and contour. Yeah, it's not really showing up on this foundation. This color looks like a cool tone gray color or something. Then when you put it on your face, it's just orange. And I don't really understand that at all. I recommend the Makeup Revolution contour palette. I think it's only like $7, maybe $11. Like, most of Makeup Revolution stuff is amazing, except one product which was gonna make this video, but I haven't really used it that much to say I hate it. And I don't really contour my nose, I kind of just run it down like that. James Charles is quaking. Actually, you know, he's doing just fine, but now time for highlight. Now, I used to use these highlighters all the time because they were the only ones I had. And then I got a BH Cosmetics palette. I think it was the Carly Bible collab, that one. And they have really pretty highlighters in there. So I'm just gonna take a mix of both of these, knock a little bit, like, that's real powdery, but you do get a lot of product. Knock a little bit off, and can you see that? Just go in. But it's just chalky. It's a little bit patchy sometimes. I'm just gonna do the forehead. I really have gotten into like forehead highlight, like just right there, because I think that's freaking gorgeous. And like, look at that, all the fallout. I think that's why there's shimmer in my contour pans now, because the fallout's so horrible. Like, for a celebrity like Kim Kardashian to come out with makeup, first of all, this thing was expensive. I think if you bought it online, like after shipping, it was like $60-something. For it to be this horrible quality, it's kind of just unacceptable at this point. I think Kim could have done better. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that is the look we got going on right now. It's not that great. But anyway, let's go back into the Naked palette. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of Whiskey, maybe combine it with Combust, like these two shades right here, and just go along my lower lash line, even though I freaking hate doing this. I kind of stopped putting mascara on my lower lash line because I would notice that it would start smudging. Even with like waterproof mascaras, it would just start smudging. So I just stopped that, and I would usually go heavy, like a little bit heavier on the lower lash line with eyeshadow. Oh, I almost forgot brow highlight. I don't fill in my brows, by the way, because you can see they're kind of thick already. But we're just gonna take the high shade right here, which is like the lightest shimmer shade, and just go in. We'll also use this as an inner corner highlight. It's not really popping that much, but I'm actually gonna take out my pinky, just place it in the inner corner. That's actually kind of pretty, kind of like that. And then we'll do the same right here. Now for lips, and then I think we're done. It is the ColourPop Ultra Matte in the shade Sunday. Now, I thought I was gonna like it, but it's just really drying. Like on the bottom lip, it feels fine, but on the top lip, it's just insanely dry. I do like the applicator. It's kind of tiny. Move on to mascara. I don't have a mascara that I hate, but this is like my ride or die mascara that I recently found. It is the Maybelline Total Temptation. It smells like coconuts. It's really good. So mascara's on, and I think that's it. What do you think about the makeup look? The highlight is popping, not gonna lie. I kind of like the highlighter. I might start using it again, even though it's really chalky. Like, that's really pretty. But now we just have to set the face, because, you know, we don't want this going anywhere, obviously. So let's just set it real quick. This is what we ended up with. Looking like a hot mess. Especially with the color freaking difference right there, y'all. Like, I don't know. If some of these products you actually liked and they work for you, great. They did not work for me. So I'm gonna give you my opinion on them. Okay. Sorry. All right, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what your least favorite products are. Maybe you agreed with some of mine, hopefully, so I'm not alone. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. I wish everything was just Sammy Cheatham, but all of it will be down below. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.